Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Crazy times, crazy statements, crazy threats. This article has to do with some Russian lawmaker who makes a call, a very important call or a statement that is very dangerous. Let's get right into it. This article comes from Business Insider from today, June 24th, 2022, and this is the title. Russian lawmaker calls for airstrikes on U.S. embassy in Kiev, revenge for giving Ukraine long-range artillery. All right, let's see. Russian lawmaker Yuri Shvitkin on Thursday called for an attack on the U.S. embassy in Kiev. He told Lanta.ru that Russia must respond harshly after new U.S. weaponry arrived in Ukraine. Shvitkin has no power to order a strike, and the guys are, thank God. But his words reflect an anonymously common in Russia. Anonymously. A Russian lawmaker on Thursday called for airstrikes on the U.S. embassy in Kiev after Ukraine received a new batch of American long-range artillery, 50-mile range, supposedly. Yuri Shvitkin, the deputy chairman of the Russian parliament's defense committee, made a suggestion in an interview with the Russian news outlet Lenta.ru. He said that the U.S. delivery of the high-mobility artillery rocket system HIMARS to Ukraine emphasizes the step-by-step movement towards a third world war, end quote. And I'm quoting again, one must understand that we must react harshly. In my view, we should also react to those countries that are supplying weapons, end quote, he said. And again, the main center of decision making is the U.S. embassy. We know that. My position is that we need to destroy the government quarter in Kiev. We need to destroy the relevant points. We will not stand by and watch this mess. While they slap us on the one cheek, we will not turn the other. Very unchristian-like. He did not immediately, but the Ukrainians were unchristian as well. They should have turned the other cheek and bent over too. But no, they punched back. He did not immediately respond to insiders' request for comment, probably beneath his office. And then it says that this guy does not have any power to order such a strike. The invasion is being run by President Vladimir Putin and his generals. Oh, together? Well, I thought it was just Putin gives order whenever he wants, like. But his words reflect a deep animosity in Russia to Ukraine's Western allies, which have slowed Russia's advance by providing advanced weaponry. Russian officials repeatedly warned that such deliveries will escalate the war and even said they would consider Western forces helping deliver arms to be fair targets for an attack. Embassies of third countries are generally considered not to be fair targets for attack. You know what it is? When I say generally, that means that that rule is not 100%. Like, you should not kill. That's you don't say, well, generally you should not. You know what I mean? So that tells you already that, yeah, under certain circumstances they could be hit. That's what I read. Embassies of third countries are generally considered. That means the majority generally is not 100%. Otherwise, it would be a different word over there. All right. So let's see what it says. In response to Ukraine assurance that they will not use it to hit Russian targets with the HIMARS, he said that this is the range that allows reaching the territory of our country, and you will claim it was hit, and they will deny. Although Ukraine President Zelensky has sworn, Pinky sworn, to the U.S. that he will not launch strikes on Russian territory, we cannot trust him in any way. That's true. All right. Last month, he warned that Finland and Sweden's decision to apply for NATO membership could move Russia closer to a nuclear disaster. Very possible. Now, U.S. Embassy. Remember, it was reopened. Yes. Good job. You know what? How is it defended, protected? Usually, the secret services and the countries. In this case, Ukraine provides the perimeters, safety. of the embassy and the secret services inside, and there's certain people that are in charge with protecting the embassy. But from what I read in an article about when they opened this, about maybe a month ago or so, a month and a half ago, between a month and month and a half ago, time passes like crazy. The Americans said that they will bring, I can't remember if it was Navy SEALs or some group that has, I'm not saying Navy SEALs, I think it's protected by Marines, but they brought in something that usually doesn't, like special operation guys that was never used to protect an embassy, which told me at that time that these guys are not over there just to protect, but probably do some other things. And indeed, I suspect, like, I don't have evidence, but experience and previous historical events prove that and would help me support my claim that embassies are the nucleus of decision making, and you can't hit us because we are third party in the United States. We can do whatever we want over here. If you hit us, then we're going to direct attack on us, and we could react, draw us in a war. So over there in the U.S. Embassy, a lot of meetings could take place, and a lot of decisions could come out of that, and a lot of people would come in and out. So nevertheless, the only thing the Russians can do is just get the information, and are very aware of that. If I, here where I am right now, I'm kind of able to realize that guy over there, the lawmaker, the Russian lawmaker, besides having probably some information from his intelligence services, how fond I am of certain intelligence services, especially the British and the Americans. Look at Iraq War. And it's just, I'm pretty sure they know what's happening over there. And as I said, in peace times, in any embassy of a country, in another country, obviously, our embassy, they run certain spy operations, undercover operations. That's their main office. When they have problems, they run in, and they cannot be arrested. They have immunity over there. But if they caught outside, they could be taken, blindfolded, put on the seat like this, some lights on, and talked to nicely. From time to time, you don't even have to talk. You just, massage them, provide some services. You know what I'm talking about. So the embassies are for that purposes too, not only for that one. And it's common knowledge. It's not me breaking the news. Oh my God, we didn't know that. So I'm assuming with those things, I'm concluding that these guys over there are doing much more. Now, should Russia reserve the right to hit them? I think it depends how far those guys are going. I mean, if the information that over there is at the center, I mean, you can't, like Zelensky is going to be surrounded or something, and he's going to go and stay in the U.S. Embassy, and the American Russians will say, okay, you're in the American Embassy, we can't do anything to you. I don't think that they would enter over there, they would kick the door in. I guarantee you that. Now, to hit them, I'm not sure. I don't know exactly what's going on over there to know the details. Probably certain events would maybe raise the bar to that level, but I don't know. And this guy's saying that, I don't think it's remember the Chinese, it's out of touch. Remember in Yugoslavia, illegal bombarding of Yugoslavia in 1999? Remember what embassy was destroyed by the US intelligence smart bombs with coordinates, with the joystick and all that? You know who those were? What embassy was that? In Belgrade, 1999? Well, it was the Chinese embassy. What did the Americans say? Oh, it was a mistake. Really? Did you know that that's the embassy of China in Yugoslavia, Serbia, whatever you want to call it, in Belgrade? So you see, accidents can happen. And what happened? What happened with the guys who did that? That was a crime, wasn't it? Accident. Okay, accidentally I hit someone with a car, where I just accidentally do something, and I say, my bad. Would that be okay? No, I will go and do what I'm supposed to do. Go, convicted, go to prison. That's the right way. What about these guys? What about that accident? Was anybody imprisoned? No, not even. Maybe promoted. So you see, accidents might happen. And what do you think would happen if the Russia accidentally hits the U.S. embassy? Do you think it's going to be, oh, my bad? It's the same thing as with China. So if nothing happened there, nothing should happen here, right? I mean, we use the same laws and policies, correct? Do you think that's going to happen? Oh my God, you're going to see these guys for good reason. For a good reason. But the other one was not a good reason. See how the world functions in reality? Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.